Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. It's a pleasure to see everybody here today. Today, I have a very special guest. You guys all kind of met her about a month ago, Julie Gluth. And Julie's going to share some really great information. Julie, why don't you unmute yourself and say, hey.
Hey, everyone. Thank you for coming and joining us this morning, afternoon.
Yeah, for you, it's afternoon. Actually, it's afternoon for me too, but I'm sure people in Alaska or other places still may be morning. But nevertheless, so everybody, Julie, when she was on here last time, she shared a little bit of her favorite apps. And, we learned that Julie is just a wealth of information. So I'm going to be picking her brain and her expertise. She's been in this industry. How long have you been in this industry, Julie?
Networking over 20 years.
That is, see, you have a slew of knowledge there, love. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, please, and where you live?
Yes. So hi, everyone. My name is Julie, and currently we are in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's one of the hottest places right now, but actually we are in Phoenix at this moment, and it's even hotter over here. So I have been with Lifewave since January of last year, but actually started promoting the products in October of last year. And from there, I have been in the networking business with other companies for a couple of years. Like I said, over 20 years with one and a couple of years with the other ones. And one of the other ones that I'm going to show you that I have been using, and I will never stop using that. And I think everybody will benefit from that. So I'm excited to be here. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate having you here. So guys, today Julie's going to really treat us in the way of, we're going to go in a deeper dive with Canva because, Marcy and Dr. Stacy's all talking about patching parties and making flyers and how do you announce, how do you hand out thank you cards, et cetera, et cetera. So with that, Julie, I'm just going to give it to you. Let me go ahead and make you co-host so therefore you can share your screen. And there you go. It's all yours.
Thank you. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you guys is I'm going to show you the end product, and I'm going to tell you how I got there. Okay, so I love to do vendor events. I love to have my table display. I love to have my materials on the table ready to go. And how I do them is I create them in Canva, and then I send them to another app that is called Send Out Cards. And from there, they print it, they mail it to me, and all I had to do is display it on my vendor events. So I'm going to show you a couple of the things that I do that I have done with them. And why is this important? I think when we are at vendor events, when you are speaking with people, you want to show them, besides you telling them, because they can just hear you, right? It's very different when you tell them, even if you want to share your story, is very different than when you show them pictures. So paper for us that are, what are we, millennials? No, what baby boomers. We love to touch paper. I love to have paper. If you send me an invitation via Facebook or email, if you still use an email, I might not even look at it, or I might save it and I'm gonna forget about it, right? I mean, we all do that. I'm a paper person. If you send me something in the mail, I'm gonna hang on to it and I'm gonna take action. I'm gonna take it.
Julie, for some reason, it's just showing my face, and I don't know why it's not showing yours.
Oh, we have, I have a speaker view. Don't know now how to do that because they're gonna need to see the what I'm sharing.
Oh, Pete says he does see your face. Okay, never mind.
Okay. All right, good. So hopefully you can see the screen as well. You see my screen?
Your share screen, no.
Not yet. Okay. But it says that Zoom is sharing my screen. We can see her. screen. Uh-oh. Okay, so
There I see you
let
now.
me share this again.
Who
Do you
can
see
share?
me
Hang
now?
on, hang on, hang on. We'll do all participants. Maybe that will change things. There you go. See if that changes things. There we go.
Can you guys see me now? Can you see what I'm holding here?
No.
No. How do I change that? I'm on speaker view.
Let me see if there's something I can do on my end.
Okay,
Let me make you host and see if that changes things. So therefore don't hang up by the time when we get ready to end this, because I need to reclaim some hosts too.
Okay.
Make host.
Okay, I'm the host.
Okay, so let's see if that changes anything.
Okay, I'm going to share my entire screen.
Okay, so right now we're just seeing the actual Zoom.
Okay, so that's a good thing. Okay, can you see?
Oh, I'm sorry, no, but your picture is small on the side, so it's better to not share screen if you're trying to share something like photographs in your hand.
Okay, how about now?
Okay, now I see you. Yes, yeah, and I think
okay.
we kind of froze up there for a little bit.
Okay, so like I was saying, I'm going to show you the end product, and then I'm going to show you how we get there. And I know we're running a little bit or maybe 40 minutes to do this. So when I am at any vendor event, or I go to a networking event even, and I have my 30 seconds to promote Lifewave, I bring these pictures. These cards are 8x11. You see that? Versus the small ones that they are 5x7. See that? That's a big difference. So when I have 30 seconds to promote Lifewave, it's best to show pictures. So here I have Marcy, of course. I have another lady who has been using Lifewave. I have a gentleman who I met his son, and he's the gentleman. He claims that Lifewave reversed his father's Alzheimer's, and he is writing a book about it. You see, any kind of pictures that we have that Marcy has shared on our Telegram, that's what I do. Also, I use this product to stay in touch with your customers, your family and friend. You do not want to pop right off the bat and say, "Hey, Julie, come to my patching party because I have not spoken to you and I don't know what are you doing for the past 20 years, 5 years, a year ago." So it is a good idea to stay in touch with them, and then the Senacard app that I'm going to show you is going to show you how it does that. Okay, so this is a simple card that somebody sent me, and it says, "Hope your birthday is just like you, blessed and beautiful." Right? So just touch them with something else other than your business. This is what I love to do. Okay, so let me share. Any questions on that so far?
No, you're on. So I'll let you know, but your Wi-Fi connection is going in and out. So now and then you get frozen. But we can still hear you, but now and then we can't see your screen. So you're fine now, though, just letting you know.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to share my screen. So we're going to go into Canva. And this is what we're going to do. This is a simple invitation that I just created, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay, so first of all, you had to have Canva, and Canva app is free. Okay, you just go in and register for your Canva, and it is free. I have the Canva Pro, but you do not need it to do what I have done here. Okay, so you go into Canva, you have your Canva, and they have so many different products that you can do. I done my banners, I done them in Canva, I done my business cards on Canva. I have done everything that I need to print. I have created here on Canva. And I hope you can see my screen. That's the invitation. I have done what Marcy has give us in our in a now site. I believe that's where it is, or I can't remember where I got this. No, she has the document. She has the document. That's the small cards. So what I did with this, I retyped it, and I just added the pictures that she has on our website. So that's this card. I just created a little bit different because everything that I hand out, I want to make sure that it has my name, my phone number, and my website. A way for them to contact me. So instead of them seeing me at the vendor event and they Google Lifewave and they sign up directly with the company, I want them to make sure that they take with them their information and they can contact me. Okay, so going back to Canva. So what you do with this, we're gonna create a design. And because I know that I'm gonna create a 5x7 card, that's what I'm gonna create. So you go into search, and then down here it says custom size. We're gonna click where it says custom size. We're gonna change this to inches. And I know that this is a 5x7. It's a 5x7 card. So we're gonna do 5, and the height is 7 inches, and we're gonna create the new design. Okay, now you have a blank Canva, and that's why they call it Canva. So here, what we're gonna do is on the left-hand side, you have different things. You have designs, you have elements, you have text, you have brand hub, uploads, you can draw, you have projects, you have different apps, and you have backgrounds. So I'm gonna start with the background, okay? And the
Julie,
background that I'm gonna, yes.
Just to interrupt, so I know you're going to go over how to add photos about that because there's a question in the thing. But another one is Jenny was wondering. You can keep sharing there. That's totally fine. When you're at events, do you get people's phone numbers and addresses? I guess to go ahead and share this. Thank you, hello, it was great seeing you, sort of deal.
Yes.
You're going to go into that too. Yeah.
Yes. And I will go into that. So let me see if I have those signups. Let me show you what I have, and that way you might learn, or you can, if we ran out of time, you will know to go to YouTube and find a YouTube to show you how to create something on Canva. This is something that I love to have at my booth events, is Dr. Stacy's the Zoom every Tuesday, and then on the back of it, I hand them that flyer, and on the back of it has the clinically proven activated stem cells. So that's one thing. This is another invitation that I created a while ago before we were emphasizing so much into patching parties. And okay, let me find. I have a document that I created that it asking them to give me the name, the phone number, the address, and I wish I thought about that before.
So when you do events, you have this form. So when they're interested, they just fill it out. So that's how you get all their information, including their telephone number.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So please continue, because I know everybody. We and our time here is we're fine, but I know your time might be a little bit more crunched. Actually, I know it is crunched. So continue with what you're doing, please.
Okay. So let's select this background. Okay, it's blue, is our colors. With this background, if it's too dark, you have something here that it tells you transparency, and you can select how you want it to show. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there for now. Okay, now I like to add pictures, and I love what Leah did with her flyer. So I was looking for something similar to that. So I went to my uploads, and I found this in our Facebook builders. I think that's where I found this. So it's simpler picture. How do you upload pictures? Okay, let me show you. Right here on the left-hand side, when you click uploads, you go to upload file, And depending where you have your pictures is where you're gonna find it. It just happened that this one is here, so let me upload that just to show you how it works. You click on the picture you want to upload, and then you click open, and you see it's updating, it's uploading on my left hand side. So once that it finished uploading, then I can just click on it, and there you go. Okay, so that's how you upload a picture. You just go into upload, you go into your files, you select the picture, and you open it, and it will automatically upload into your Canva. So here with the pictures, you can do 1,001 things with the pictures. You can move them around, you can make them smaller, you can change the size. If you just want to show one hand or just the hands and not the whole thing. I mean, you can do whatever you want to with these pictures. You can resize them. It's best to work Canva on your computer because you have a bigger screen and you have your mouse versus on your phone or your tablet that you need to, for me, it's harder to do it that way. Okay, so we're gonna put the picture here and we're gonna center it anywhere in there. Now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna type. Okay, what we're gonna type, you see where it says text? Here where it says text, you're gonna type it and you have several options, right? You have smaller, medium, and large fonts. And then here you have other options that they give you if you want to add anything on it. So let's say that we're gonna add this, hello, darling. Hello, darling, I like that. Okay, so let's make it a little bit small because it's a little bit too big and it's gonna take up all the 5x7. And then we can say, hello, darling, and then we're gonna add the text. So let's do this size.
Now, just to let everybody know, you can change the hello, darling. It'll be in the
Yes.
same font, same color, but you can make it say whatever you like just by clicking on it.
Yes, okay, so let's do the same, let's do that and say, you are too big. Let's say invited. And I don't know why I switched the one to the other. Okay, well, let's do this backwards. You are invited. Okay, so you say you are invited, and let's say to a fun patching party. Okay, you are invited to a fun patching party. When I received this in the mail and I say, oh my goodness, she took the time to send me a physical card and she's invited me to her party. Well, let's see what we're gonna do. So you're gonna add the date, the time, and your information, of course. So let's say it's gonna be Saturday, I don't know, July, whatever July date is, 2023. And we're gonna put the time, 11 a.m. And we're gonna put the address, 123 somewhere. Las Vegas, Nevada, 89117.
Okay, while you're doing that, Julie, so for those of you who are like,
Okay.
oh my gosh,
So
how
you
do
know this is gonna be sent.
hang on, Julie. For those of you who are like, oh my gosh, how do I get where do I get the pictures from? What it's all about? I will go over that afterwards. Julie's time is really kind of, we was lucky to get her in here today. But afterwards, I will kind of go over how you copy and paste or copy and save photographs to your computer, and where you get them from is wherever you can find them. As Julie went ahead and shared with us earlier, she got it off of a Facebook page that Lifewave has for business builders, and she copied and downloaded a picture from there. So let's let her continue. So try to take in this information, and then we'll go on from there afterwards.
Okay, so we have, you are invited to a fun patching party. You want to say the fun word. Let's make this word bigger because you want to let her know it's going to be fun to come to your patching party. Okay, to your fun patching party. So we have on Saturday, July 25th, the date and the time somewhere here. Also, you want to stay with the same font. You don't want to have too many different fonts in on the invitation because it's going to look weird. Um, so here is telling you what type of font do you have. You see up here, it says Troshi or however you pronounce that. And you have other fonts that you can select. So if I want to change that to, I don't know, this one, I just click on it and you see that it changed to the archival black.
Yeah. And
So I
also
want to change.
other fonts that you see have like a little a crown next to it. That's for the pro. That's one that you pay for, but there's so many fonts you don't need to pay for it, like she said.
Right, you do not need to pay for anything. The basic is good enough. Okay, so you see the spacing, I'm running a little bit out of my space, so you can play with this however you want to. You see the size here, you can make it small, right, to have a different spacing. If we want to change the color of the letters, you go where it says text color and you can change that. So you can click the pink. It's a little bit too much pink, but that's okay. We can reduce the background. Maybe. No, I don't like the pink. Okay, so we're gonna leave it black. Just for this demo purpose. Okay,
Now,
to a fun party. Yeah.
If I typed something that was misspelled, do they catch the misspelling?
Good point. Let's say standard. See, standard time.
So you see like a little line underneath it, yeah.
Yes, standard. Well, but it does. It catches
It does
the
catch it.
mistake.
That's good to know.
Mhm.
Okay,
It
thank you.
catches the mistake. Okay, so now we need to put the information below. Okay, so what I normally do is I just copy the same square that I have that I type on it. I just copy that and I do however you want to do it. You do right click on your mouse, right click copy. In my Mac, I do Command C and that is copy. I exit the box and then I do Command V. And there you go. I have the same format I have it here. Okay, but I don't want the same information there. So I'm asking them to please RSVP by.
Doing that, guys, is that way she has the same font, it's the same height of lettering. She has a you don't want like too many high, low, different fonts. It gets too busy for the human brain and they don't want to look at it. So you want to keep a nice, even flow.
Yes. So please RSVP by Tuesday, 21st. I don't even know if that's the right date. To Julie. And then I'm going to put my phone number. See, you can tell that I am not a youngster because I put the parentheses between my phone number. So 642-8689. All right. So I'm inviting you. Please come to a fun patching party. It's going to be this date, and you have a picture of the patch. They might not even know what's that. It's a curiosity picture because you want to know what's that if they have not seen the patch. And I'm asking you to take action. I need you to please RSVP by Tuesday and give me a call, right? Or text me or whatever. We can add something else to it. Let's say that we're going to ask them to bring your BFFs to receive free patches or something like that. Okay, so that's pretty much how you create a invitation. You select the background if you want a background. You put the text if you want to select any of the text that they give us. You can also change what it says instead of say game over. You're going to say you're invited. You can do all kind of stuff with this. To type is as simple as you go to the text block. And again, you can change the fonts, you can change the color, you can change the size. The pictures, Wendy's going to show you how you can download those pictures from anywhere on the internet. As long as it's on the internet, it's free for all of us to copy, unless it says that it's photo is property or somebody. Then you need to give credit to that person.
Yeah, copyrighted.
Copyrighted. Thank you. So
Mhm.
if you don't want this to be so big and confusing with the rest of the wording, you can get rid of that and then come back and bring another smaller font.
Now,
Okay.
Julie, this
Yes.
particular page, what was the size that you chose here? Was it a
5 by 7.
Okay.
It's a 5 by 7.
Okay. What if I wanted to make this, now this was beautiful, but now I want to expand it into 8 by 11. Can you do
Okay.
that? Just
Yes, you can do that. Okay, let me show you how you do that. So I'm gonna download it. Okay, you can change it here. I just can't remember where. I'd seen it on my app on my phone, but I can remember how you change the size of this. But that is not a problem, because once that you download it, you can go here. You say download. You're going to select, what kind of download you're gonna do. You're gonna do a JPEG. This one says PNG suggested, best for complex images, illustrations. PDF, I'm going to save it as a PNG. I'm going to save it as a picture, right? And I'm going to download it, and it's downloading.
downloading to her computer, guys.
You can tell it whatever you wanted to download it. Let's put invitation, patching party. Patching. If I know how to spell patching party.
Because you love when the dyslexia kicks in.
Patching party. So I gave it a name, right? And it's right here. What can I do with this? I can put on my pictures, right? It's on my photos, and this is a Mac. I don't know how will you do it on your, other than a Mac, or you can put it on your, see, it's coming to my pictures. It's here somewhere. It's thinking about it. There you go.
There
See?
you go, down the bottom.
At the bottom, and it went away. But it's on my pictures. So also I can put it on my desktop. If I put it on my desktop, all I had to do is grab it and just download it on my desktop. Let's see if it went. Sorry, I had to reboot my computer, and I have all kind of stuff here. Oh, go away. Where did it go? It's up here. See that?
The computer stuck it in a different place.
Yes, it normally does. So
that's why you really
okay.
need to pay attention, guys. When you save something, you need to pay attention to where you're saving it to.
Yes, because sometimes you cannot find it. Okay, so we have the invitation, and you know that you have this party 2 weeks from now, and you're gonna send it to your family and friends. So let's assume that you already have their addresses. Okay, if you don't have the address, what I do is I go, either I text them and say, hey, I'm gonna have a party, I would like to invite you, can I have your mailing address? As simple as that, because you know them, right? If you don't know them, hopefully you have been in touch with them enough with them to receive a messenger message well enough that they will send you the mailing address. Okay, questions on Canva before I move on to put this picture in a card.
Okay, so did we, I'm sorry, because I was answering some questions. So we made this into an 8 by 10 then?
Not yet, not yet. I will show you how to do that when you put it on the card.
Okay, because a card is basically the company, just to clarify, that basically will print off that beautiful flyer for you, yes?
Yes.
Gotcha, okay.
Whatever size I asked them to do.
Okay.
Okay, any questions on this?
Let me see.
Okay, let me go to my home.
And review this video together. Video is being shared. Can we judge? Got that, got that. Okay. Yeah, I think so far so good, love.
Okay, so you can do anything in Canva. One of the things that, and I'm gonna just show you this quickly. One of the things that I like to do is when we have the flyers, right, the invitations, we have a practitioner call, Dr. Stacy call, we have the patching podcast that Wendy does beautifully on Fridays. Every time that I see a post, before I post it on my Facebook page, I don't want them to see the Zoom link. Why is that? Because if they look at the Zoom link, they might go into the Zoom, and if I don't see everybody who is signed up watching the podcast, I might miss that they attended. So all my family, all my Facebook friends will be able to see the Zoom link, and they can freely go to it, and I would not know that. So what do? Is I cover that. You see, I cover that, and I overlap and put contact me for the Zoom link or the replay. Okay, so let me show you on Facebook, and I know I'm everywhere here, but let me show you on my Facebook.
So that's called staying on top of your business, guys. When you give too much information, that information can be eaten by the person reading it and fly them in a different direction. You want to control your
Right.
business and what information is going to them so they receive the correct information.
Right. So for instance, Dr. Stacy and Dr. Lopez have a Spanish Zoom on Thursdays at 12:30. So I'm bilingual, so I put this in Spanish, and it says pretty much come to the technology, science and technology of your stem cells, and I cover Dr. Stacy's Zoom link, right? And it says make a comment or like this page for the link or the replay, right? So then I can go here and see who liked it and who or who made a comment, and then I can backdoor them and say, hey, Sylvia is part of my team, but I can say, hey, Sylvia, thanks for liking Dr. Mario and Dr. Stacy's call. Here is the link. Or they can come back and say, well, Julie, I missed it. Can you, and I'm going to say, will you like the replay? And they're going to say yes. And then that's how you start the conversation. So you take it off from your Facebook, you take it offline, and you do it on private. You don't want to have a conversation here about all the details. You take it off the Facebook page, because if somebody else see, oh, the link is lifewave.com/whatever. I'm going to go in Lifewave and I'm going to do my own research. You don't want them to do that. That's why I do not, you can do whatever you want to, but I do not share the Zoom links. Yes, the information.
Yeah, same thing, guys, why you would not share Lifewave, the word, nor X39, the word. You don't want people to start looking into it. You want them to come to you. Hey, what is the stem cell activation patch? That starts right. That communication, that conversation, and that's what builds relationships.
Yes, you're right. And so I cover anything that says X39 or any of the patches names. I do not show any of the sleeves pictures. I do not show that. I do not put Lifewave anywhere, because you want people to ask you, what is that? How do you do that? I would like more information on that. Okay, questions on that? Okay, so that's what I do with all the flyers.
Yes, that was her that was her Facebook account. That was your normal page, correct?
Yeah, that is my normal page. Yeah. And as you can see, just a quick side note, I don't put everything about Lifewave patches. I put different information to make it interesting for other people. Yep. Okay, so I have this lady, she posted on Facebook. Natalie posted and said, thank you, Julie, for my birthday cards. I always feel very special. Include information about company Julie used for printing. So she promoted me here, right? This is a birthday card that I sent to her that I created. I'm going to show you on the next app. I created this card in, there you go. Oops, I don't know where she went. Okay, so So that's what I do with the cards, and that's the type of interaction you want with them. That you want them to feel appreciated, you want them to feel love. And I have received so many texts from people saying, Julie, your card was my only birthday card I received. Why? Because nowadays nobody sends anything that they can touch, and that's why it makes you stand out from the crowd when you send something printed in the mail. Who takes the time? Just think about this. When was the last time that somebody mail you, not hand you, maybe a family member, a birthday card or a get well card or congratulations on your promotion? Anything like that, anything that you know is happening that is important in your family and friends and your customers, you want to celebrate them, right? If they just got a new puppy and they post it on Facebook, you grab the picture from Facebook, you put it on, you can put it directly on the card. Let me show you that. Okay, so the link, and I'll share my link if you want to. This is sendoutcards.com. We have an app as well on the phone, or you can download it. I'm gonna log in here, and they have thousands and thousands of cards that you can select. If you cannot think of what do you want to say, they have many options. All right, here. So on my left hand side, we're gonna say send a card. This app, because I have uploaded all the information for quite a
Give her a minute, guys.
bit time.
It'll come back in.
There's
I hope so.
send me a notification saying
Okay,
that
so Julie,
Ashley birthday card from here. Those are reminders.
Okay, Julie,
Yes,
you were
yes.
you were frozen for the last. Thank you. Frozen for the last about 10 seconds. So you want to repeat that?
Yes. Okay. So send out cards have lots and lots of cards that you can create. You can grab one of the cards from the stock, so to speak, or you can create your own. So let's say that we're gonna build. Well, let me show you something else. Okay, so let's say that it is summertime, right? Let's select this card. It's summertime. We can customize it. You can change the backgrounds, just like we did on Canva. You customize it here. You want a flat card that is just one panel, back and front and back. You want a 2-panel card. You want a 2-panel card, right? The regular card. You want a 3-panel card that I have here somewhere in here. You want to create a 3-panel card that is like this. So actually you have 6 panels, right? You have a big card. And this is where you ask, can I resize it to 8 by 11? And then I have a postcard, those 4 by 5 or 4 by 3. I can't remember the size of that. Okay, so we're gonna create the big card. The standard paper is beautiful. You do not need to pay additional for satin or pearl unless you wanna be fancier. So I'm gonna select the big card. I'm gonna select the standard, and I'm gonna say next. Providing that my internet cooperates here. All right, so I'm gonna add an image. See, this is a template that it was already available to us from Send Out Cards. I'm gonna add a picture in the same way that we uploaded pictures from onto Canva. You upload your pictures into Send Out Cards. So we're gonna click where it says upload image, and let's go to my desktop and see what I have. And guess who I have here? This is Leah. So it's uploading. And there she is. So all I do with this is I just click on it. There she is. Ta-da! Good vibes. Then on the back, on the side, I can write a message
So guys, you see at the bottom, it says location inside. So that way you know where you are.
Right. Good, thank you. So this is the front. It says location front. I go to the arrow and it says the location is, it can be on the left side. I can put another picture. I have templates here. You can put a picture. You can put a picture with words. You can put two pictures. I mean, we have so many templates that you can create. So we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna go here and we're going to actually just put a message. I'm gonna say, hi, Leah. Oops. Thank you for being an amazing friend and leader. Love, Julie. Okay, so here's the same thing as Canva. I believe they use the same program. So,
program.
Yes. So here I want this to be bigger because in this 8 by 11 is going to be kind of small. You can change whatever you want to here. You can change the colors. Hi, Leah, you can make it pink. You want to change this, you can change it to that. You want to change the font.
So she's highlighting, guys. She's highlighting what she wants to change, and then she's going over to the left-hand side of the screen. She's choosing either the recommended colors that match the front photograph. That's what you usually try to match. If you have a photograph, they try to match the photograph. That's all those little swatches down below there.
Right, right here.
Or you can choose any color that's just above it. And she's highlighting, and now she's going just above the color spot, and there is the font selections, and she's choosing different fonts.
Yes, and you can change different sizes. So you can play with this as much as you want to. What I like to do is, let's say that I want to send this to Leah and let her know that I love her, but instead of send a message, because she knows that I'm already sending her a card, I want her to utilize this card I'm going to send her with the invitation. So here, I'm going to click the image. We're going to go and look for the desktop image. Where did it go? Where did it go?
So while you're looking for that, Julie, so these cards, can you print them off of your computer, or is it strictly for this company to print them off for you and send them?
The quality you're going to receive from this company is, you cannot match it at home in your computer. Yes, of course you can print a flyer. Like I'm here in this at the hotel business center, and somebody printed a flyer, right? It's in paper. There's nothing wrong with this. It's paper. If you want to put this in the mail, you can put it in an envelope and mail it, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. I just like to do this because it makes an impression. It took me a little time to create it. Now, all I had to do is put the picture there, and there you go. So I put the picture in the front. She can cut this, so she can cut the card, right? She can cut the card if she wants to. She can frame her picture by 8 by 11, and she can just keep the invitation on the other side. Does it make sense?
Yeah. So Mary, I remember when Julie was talking about this before, the quality from this company is hands down the best. And it's worth the price when you do pay for it versus you getting your own card stock, you making sure your printers are really good, printing ink. This by far, for what you pay for it, is worth it to have them printed off for you.
Yes, thank you. And one of the things that I do, I'm trying to find the background on this one, is I have my own back. This is the beauty. This is why I love this company, because instead of when you buy a card from the dollar or Hallmark, the dollar store, on the back it has the company name, whoever printed that card. Here you can personalize it, right? Do you see that? This picture that Dr. Stacy posted one time, and I love the picture. It says, I figure out what I want to be when I get older, and it says younger.
Yeah.
Add years to your life and life to your years. This I made in Canva as well. Okay.
So I'm trying to go and wrap my head around everything. So basically these cards are, so while everybody, yes, she knows Leah. Leah was just basically an example. It could be Leah who was her neighbor, or somebody who you met at one of your events, or maybe your post person, as long as you have their address to send them some things. So she's using this card also as an advertisement to get them more interest, another traction marketing tool, correct?
Yes. Yes. Now, sometimes you can just say happy birthday, right? Happy birthday. You can put your message in the inside of the card and just leave it alone. But on the back, you have your brand, your branding. So they know you have a business and this is the business information. And they might never, maybe they never pay attention to the business you have, or maybe you have not reached out to them and say, this is what I'm doing. This is a great way to say, hey, take a look at me. This is what I'm doing now. So they're going to say, hey, Julie, because everybody turns the cards. Everybody looks on the back of the cards. I don't know why. Maybe to see how much money you pay for the card. I don't know why, because a standard card has a regular hallmark marketing. So here you have your own marketing with your number, with your webpage. If you want to add QR codes, that's something else I can show you in another time. But that's how you, and the QR code is just a picture. And again, I did all this in Canva. Right. The disclaimer, the patches, I always put that I like to have this on the back of the card, because whatever I'm doing with the card, I want them to know that this is a technology, right? This is and I like to have the disclaimer there. Okay, so let's say that I'm done, right? I'm done with this. So proceed to cards. So I'm going to click there. I'm proceeding to buy the card.
So as far as QR codes, guys, go, when I upload this on the replay, I will include the QR code for startx39now.com, and you can save that to your computer. So if you want to use it anytime in the future, you will have that.
It's great if you're going to do that, Wendy, because if you create your own QR code, you have to pay a monthly fee with the company that is providing you the QR code. Okay, so you see this one is it says my cards and gifts. So I have one card and I can view the card. If I click here, I can go back and view the card and see if I like it. If I want to change anything, I can always edit it. And it's telling me that based on the plan I have, I'm only paying $1.50, because in the plan that I have, the stamps are included. So imagine if you go to CVS or you go to FedEx and print this, it's not going to cost you $1.50. Plus, they're mailing it to me, and that $1.50 is paying for the stamp as well. That's why.
Yeah, I'm loving this, Julie, because I mean, even if you went to, Rite Aid or wherever and got a normal greeting card, they're like $4, $5, $6 each. And this one is personalized. Plus, you're doing a little bit of advertising on the back, and they're sending it for you. This is a win-win.
Yes. So that's all you had to do. So $1.50, not even the stamp. I don't even know how much will you pay to do that. Okay. So now I'm going to add the recipient. Right. So I already have Leah as one of my contacts. And there she is. So I'm going to click on that, and she's going to be like, what was this? And here, let me show you something else. You see let me edit this. Okay. So the last card I made, I put my husband's name, because it was a birthday card to my one of my granddaughters. And that's how they call us, Ita and Ito. But here you can put your website. That's my Lifewave website, and that's my address. Why not? So when you receive the envelope, it's going to say Julie Gluth and then Lifewave. And if people are paying attention, they're going to say, what is this Lifewave thing? That's another way to, without saying, look at me, look at me, look at me. That's another way to say, look at me. This is what I'm doing.
Johnny, you asked earlier about, and that was a Facebook page. I'll come into that later. But someone asked earlier, how can you get that? Guys, you can have anything be your Lifewave, which is lifewave.com/. You can have anything there. You can make it tiddlywinks and ducks and geese if you want. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is now, though, in order to get it changed to whatever you want, something different, you do have to pay $50 to get that name changed. But yeah, you can have anything there as long as they have your information, as far as for your social security number, all that matches up. But that's in-house. That's, in your back office with the actual one. But your actual web address, anything you want, as long as it's not taken. Okay, continue. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so here it tells me that the total was $2.75, and the shipping is $0 because of the plan I have that the company pays for my shipping. So I'm gonna pay $1.25, which is a total. So $2.75 minus $1.25 is $1.50. So I'm ready to send this. My credit card is on file. Checkout is one more time for me to look at it and see if I want to send it. Confirm and send. So now Leah's going to receive a card with an invitation. Like, what? But maybe she would love to keep her picture on the front and frame it because she's so beautiful.
Yes,
okay, questions on that?
All right, so let's go ahead and do you have any? Are you okay? So guys, if there's any questions, go and type them. Okay, once you are you through sharing your screen there, Julie?
Yes, let me stop share.
So anybody has any questions, do a raise hand then, since we're back to the main screen. So I want to go back. There's a few questions that I saw that we kind of missed. So Johnny asked, when it came to your personal Facebook page, is that your personal Facebook page or your biz page? Guys, if you have more followers on your personal page, make that into your biz page. Facebook allows you to do that now. I know like 5 years ago, they did not. Now they do. Don't bother making a separate page and trying to get people to come there and getting more exposure. If you've already got that in your main page, use your bloody main page. You're just trying to get exposure and get more people to come on your page and friend. There's a whole training on social media and Facebook page, and that can be found in the personal development and training group within Telegram. It's actually called Evolve Personal Development and Training, but nevertheless, so that's up there too. It doesn't look like we have any questions, so I'm going to go ahead and take back. I wonder if I can take. You might have to make me host again, Julie. No, reclaim host. I just did it. Okay, good. All righty.
Okay.
So that was amazing, and wow, you got it done in record time.
Okay. So I just put link. I put the link if anybody's interested. You can send your first free card is part of the program. It's on me. It's a gift to you.
Okay. So it's send out, all one word, obviously. Send out, I'm writing this down, guys, too. cards.com/u/Julie, Julie, Gluth, GLUTH. Send. Is that pretty much it?
Send.
Okay. Send.
That's it.
There you go, guys. So, we always want to give people credit or credit's due, and Julie did us a wonderful honor today in going more deeper into the card thing, because that's, so guys, when you go the extra mile, people notice. And again, people buy from you, or people decide to be on your team. Yeah, the product's great, and maybe the compensation plan's fantastic. It's mainly because of who you are and what have you shown them who you are. If you're a person who's loving, as constantly, sending cards and how are you doing, reaching back, touching them with them, everybody wants to go, yeah, I want to feel that special, so I want to be with them, versus the people who do otherwise. They may not be inclined to want to go ahead and work with you. So it's always a good idea to keep those relations nice and cozy. So if there's no questions, Julie, I guess we can let you go.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach me on Facebook, or I don't know. I'm on all our Facebook pages, so feel free to reach out. And if you have any particular questions, I'd be happy to help you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, Julie's got to go because she's got another appointment, so we're just going to let her go. All right, thank you so much. I think she's gone already. Yes. All right, guys. So I'm going to go and try to teach you now how to copy and paste things. So let me first get my screen set up. I'm just gonna go, I don't even know if my Facebook sign in is on this computer. I had to get off my other computer because it decided not wanting to connect to the internet. Oh, it came up. That is awesome. All right, so let's see here. Okay. Now let me get you so you guys can go ahead and see it. All right, share screen. Share screen. All right, there we go. All I can see is Christina's face. Let's see if I can find somebody. Johnny, you can see it? Everything looks good? You can see my Facebook good? Okay, thank you. All right, so let's see here. I am going to look up. I'm going to search Facebook. Didn't mean to do that. Facebook, let's see here. Let's do Lifewave. We got testimonies, corporate business builders. We'll go there because I haven't been there in a while. So this is the business builders. And so I'm just going to scroll down. So I'm on a PC, guys. I do not have an Apple computer. I'm on a normal PC, but I think Apple people know exactly how, well, I'm not going to assume. So I'm just going to go down and see if there's something that I like. So there's good old Garrett. He's a great guy. If you've never met him, he is a sweetheart. I'm just trying to find a picture if I can. I'm going back up here for a second because I just thought of something. So what I can also go is right here to media. And that should show me all of the files that they've uploaded. Perfect. Gosh, look at this. This is great. I'm gonna pull this one up. They put rhinestones on it. Get a little bling for that patch. That is great. I'm sorry, I had to click on that one. And maybe that's right there. That's good, right? Especially if you're doing social media, you upload things that grab people's attention. That grabbed my attention. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep scrolling down. I'll just actually, I'm just going to use that as an example. Okay, so I tapped on it, that made it bigger. Now I'm going to take my cursor, you can see it here in the middle. I'm going to right mouse click, and I presume, let's see here, I can't see, I have to change. I'm using you, Johnny, because I'm the only person I can see. Can you see my cursor? Okay, so I'm going to right mouse click, and do you see that extra window coming up too? Okay, great. So here, either I can copy the image. Now, copying the image works really good if you're going to immediately turn around and paste it wherever you want to paste it. Wouldn't recommend that because, especially for using Canva, let's just say that. So instead, we're going to say save image as. So I'm going to tap that. And you see this other window coming up. And this other window, I'm trying to move things around, gives me the option of where I want it. Well, I'm just going to choose desktop. I'm going to go up here to new folder. You see that? And this is recorded. Yes, I am moving fast. This is recorded, so you can go back. And in the folder, let's say, I'm just going to say pics for Lifewave. There we go. I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to go down here. This should be saved, but nevertheless, open. So it's going to open up the pics for Lifewave, and now I'm going to hit save. Okay. So now my brain's got to remember that that's where it's at when we go into Canva. Okay, now let me see here. I don't know if it's going to let me do this. Johnny, did it let me up? Did you see the new window? Cool. Canva. And I'm just going to open up Canva. And I do have an account, but I don't know that I remember what it is. I've noticed. I'm trying to see if I can just go in there for free. Let me see. Let's just see if they'll let us do that. Okay, let's, we're going to do, oh, well, let me do that. Yeah, print, video. You can also make videos here. I can honestly, I've not dabbled in that, but this is something literally you could lose yourself in. If it's a rainy day, have nothing else to do, this is a good place to sink your energy into. Presentation docs. See this little arrow to one side? I'm going to hit it. Posters. Sure, we'll go for that. Posters. Oh, good. I don't have to sign in. And again, I'm going to try to go ahead and prevent myself from signing in. So when you first come in, this is the kind of nice part, guys. It will kind of take you to a tour and you can read it, you can watch it, you can look at through it, you can learn more about it in that way. Okay, so I'm going to say skip tour for now, but you know, again, this is not something we're going to go in. I don't know if you guys remember Photoshop from the old days. That was an intense program. And this is really, really easy in comparison. So actually find yourselves lucky. So here, let's say, so this is the backgrounds that she was talking about. So I'm going to choose a background. So I'm just going to here, goodbye March. And I'm going to say, I'm tapping on the March. I'm going to change it. I'm going to say goodbye aging. There we go. I like that. Now, all this should be locked in together. So you notice like it kind of brings a box when I click that, but it might just be, let's see. Yeah, it's just the swoopy thing. So that's okay. So I'm going to make that a little bit smaller and I'm going to move it still in the middle. Come down here to my wording, make that smaller. See how I'm just dragging the box, making it smaller. So this is a little different than what Julie did. And I'm keep goodbye right there. That looks good. Now I want to bring in that picture, right? So I'm going to come over here. You can tell that let me see here. I'm going to just do this and I'll right mouse click, see if it'll give me that. No, it won't. Okay. See, this is good because I'm learning with you guys because I do this on my phone. Unlike Julie, she does everything here. Let's see, uploads. Don't think that's there. Okay, upload, maybe that is it. Oh, they might not let me do it unless I sign in. Bugger. Okay, let's just try and continue with Google. It might let me do that. Find out which one. Choose another account. There we go. Sorry about this, guys. Wasn't planning on going here. Oh boy, that might be an old password. So I don't know if it's gonna let me in. I didn't think so. Sorry guys, give me a second. If anybody wants to unmute yourself, if you have questions, you can go and do that. I nab it. This kind of bites.
I'm wondering how we get rid of our business page on our Facebook account. I've never used mine, but I've got 2 of them I never use, and I would just as soon get rid of them.
Yeah, you can literally go in. Let me see if we can do this afterwards, Laura. And we can
Thank you.
05. See if that works. I don't know if I put it back in. Oh yes, chips, because we gotta make sure we verify everything, Lord.
I have a business page that I can't delete, so I just put everything on private and I don't use it. Other than that, if you have a way to delete it, Wendy, that'd be great.
Yeah, because I think I've deleted a few of my own.
I've
In the
tried
past.
everything, so I just put everything on private and I don't even use it, so it doesn't even come up.
Dang it, why is this not showing up for me? Check your phone. Yes, resend it. There we go. Yes, it's me. Okay. All right, yep. And let's see her now. So uploads. Oh, no, actually, I want to go down to photos. But wow, there's all the things that I've used in the past. Oh, wow, it just connected to my phone. Okay, so I'm in my pro account. Again, everything that is potentially only for the pro, you will see has like a little crown on it. So I'm just going to go to photos. No, that's their photos. I apologize. Okay, uploads. And I'm going to upload files. And there it is. Actually, it went right to it. But you might have to go to desktop and then go pics for Lifewave, and then you'll be able to see your photo. Okay. Now I'm just double clicking on that photo. And it shows up in here. And now I'm going to click it. Or double click it actually. And there it is. I mean, honestly, this is not looks like I did a little too many. So I clicked on the one I wanted to get rid of because I've got 2 of them here in case you're not seeing that. So there's a trash, takes care of that. So I can make this any size that I want. And that's how you get a photograph into Canva after you've saved it from, could be Facebook, it could be Pinterest, it could be Google Pics. Does anybody have a question? Do you want me to go over how you can download from Google Pics or Pinterest?
Now,
And
how
so-
do you get the Lifewave ones from the Lifewave site or X39 site?
Okay, so like not like our biz site, you're just talking about like actual Lifewave itself?
Yeah, to get a logo or something to put on a card.
Okay, so let me go back to, let me just make a new window. Okay, so everybody can see that, right? Since Laura, since you're up, you're going to be my feedback person. So now I'm just going to go to, because I've got Bing on here. I hate Bing, but I want to go to Google. There we go. Now I'm on, theoretically, I'm on Google. Let me go to Google. There we go. All right, now I'm on Google. Now I'm going to come here and guess what? I'm going to say Lifewave logo.
Oh,
And then I'm going to,
okay.
and I'm going up here to images. So I'll have nothing but the images. Now, anything that doesn't have, let's see her, see if I can find one. So all of these have a background, white drop, dark drop. So I'm trying to find something that, I don't know the actual terminology, guys, because I'm not savvy when it comes to, let's see her use the Lifewave. I'm also looking at the, there we go, transparent. See that, guys? Transparent. I'm gonna hit transparent. Now that means any one of these, the background should be transparent. So let's check. I'm gonna do this one. Actually, click on it. See it show up on the right. Right mouse click. I'm gonna again save link, from save image, sorry. Don't want to ever save the link, guys. That's going into the pics for Lifewave. See that? I'm gonna save it. Okay. Now I'm going back to Canva.
Just really quick, one thing, when you save it, you might want to name it. Say X39 patch or something, logo.
Thank you. Great call.
Because otherwise you just have all these little, JPEG signs and you don't know which one it is. It will save
Yeah.
time in the long run.
Yeah, because after a while, guys, you're going to find yourself getting like 500 photographs and you have to take your time
Yeah.
looking through all of them
So,
versus like,
Yeah, and the first one could have been named like patch with bling. Something like that.
exactly. So that we can just simply search for it. So if this works like it's supposed to work, you shouldn't see any, it didn't.
Yeah. Oh,
It did not work. So you see how it still has the
Oh.
white background? So
Yeah.
that's not transparent. So let's go back. So that's a disappointment because it's supposed to be a transparent background. Usually it has like a grid work around it. Didn't know that. I think all of these are not going to be transparent. Let's try that one. Save image. I was just hoping to have one to show you, so we're just going to Lifewave distributor. There we go. Let's see if it's gonna let me do it. Wrong one. There we go. Trash that one. I mean, if you have a white background, no big deal. But like hypothetically, I didn't want the white background. So let's see if this one's any different. I pray it is. I have a funny feeling it will not be. No, it's not. So transparent background basically should mean you just see the Lifewave independent distributor and your background should be your, those oranges and those blues that are there. Okay. Those are really harder to find. Did it twice again. As far as finding the transparent backgrounds. But I have come across them, but I do have to search for them.
What if you imported it into, say, PowerPoint and then made the background transparent in PowerPoint? Would that work?
I don't know about PowerPoint, but heck, yeah, if you know how to do it, by all means,
I could try.
yeah. It's all you can do is try. I mean, I've made one in the past, but I don't even remember where the heck it's at. There is a way for it. Can't remember the name, the actual technological computer name. I just still want bloody transparent. Give me transparent, not David Schmidt transparent. Let's go back to all. Now go back to images. See, none of these I know are transparent because it usually has a specific background. But you guys are getting at least the original question was, how do I copy, paste, and put it in my files? I cannot see anybody's questions, FYI, when I'm on the screen. So you're gonna have to unmute. Oh, there we go. See this background, the checkered background? That tells me that background is transparent. And I'll show you. I'm gonna save this image. I'm glad at least we found something. Oh, I will delete that later, so I don't really care what it says. And let's get rid of that. Upload files. We're gonna get this puppy. There. It's crazy. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be completely transparent. Oh, they're evil. Okay, that didn't work. I got pie in my face on that one. So I don't know what that story is, because that's supposed to be how it looks when it's transparent in the background. Man, they went ahead and fooled me. Okay, so any other questions when it comes to this before I move on? Yeah,
That was really helpful. Thank you, Wendy.
You're so welcome. I'm darn determined to figure this out, though. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna try one more time because it's like, it's supposed to be that way. So let's see if this has nothing to do with Lifewave. But you know, if you want something made to look professional, you know, it's when we reach out to Sally Fung, and she's willing to go ahead and work with you. Yeah, that didn't work either. She's willing to work with you if you want something smaller, bigger, add something else in there different. She is a printer, and so she will do it very, very well. Okay, now Facebook. All right, and now we wanted to know, how do we get rid of a business page? Let's see if we can learn together. Let me check my schedule, guys. I think I'm fine, but I just want to make sure I'm not supposed to get on a call with somebody. Oh, yes, I have to in less than 3 minutes. Let me give her a quick text. Okay, Robin. There you go. Okay, just let her know it'll be about 10 minutes. So I got 10 minutes, guys. So I do have a business page. Let's see here. But now I want to find it. This is my old page, but I want to keep it because it has so much information on it. Don't think this is mine. Mom. No, that's not mine. Okay, go back. I need to find something that I made. That's why I'm doing this, guys. Jenny, do you know how we can find the your actual our particular
what page?
Yeah, the things that we're part of. You know what? I probably can do this on my phone 20,000 times faster. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to chime up so we can go there.
I just look under my name and it pops up.
Yeah, this is not mine. I mean, this, yeah, I was thinking that maybe this was mine, but I don't see. And there's too many people part of this. Yeah, this is Ron's. Never mind, that's not mine. Let's see here, groups. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. There you go. Stem cells repair. There we go. That's mine. Let's see if we can. Oops, sorry, got that, guys. Okay, stem cells. There we are. Repair. Okay, that's a group, not a page. Interesting, I didn't make that a page, but it should still be the same. Oh, there's a lot of people on here. I didn't know that. Guess I can't delete it. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and look here. Unfollow, leave your group. You know what I think I'll do, guys, since I have to go, is I'll look more into, and Jenny, I'll get back to you as well. Because I know I've killed groups before. Because when I want to shut it down, I said, do you just want to go and get rid of it altogether? But you have to go into group settings. Let's see what's there. Privacy. So that this is what Jenny was talking about when it comes to visibility. You can just hide it, so that way no one will see it. So it doesn't really matter. Same thing with privacy. Well, this is private. You can just do hide group if you wanted to. Hang it. Sorry, my fingers get crazy on this little finger pad. Who can join? Anonymous required. Approve default. Added to group. Yeah, I'll go ahead and look into that and see if I can go and spend some more time on it. I can't see this bottom part of the page. Okay, that just says nothing. So yeah, I'll look into that, Jenny. Maybe you and I can come up with it, and we'll kind of mention as a little tiny tidbit after the last one. Any questions
for the
before
training?
Yeah, you're welcome. Really sorry about going off in some segue into different areas. So does anybody else have any quick questions? Let's see here. Someone said, Pete, use username. The web link can be different from your legal name. Process my bill back. Can I never such again? Okay. All right. So I think I answered the question. You're welcome, Terry. As far as how to copy paste and how to bring that into Canva. Canva is really, it can get overwhelming, guys. So don't go in there when you're ready to make your post or when you're ready to make your flyer or when you're ready to make a card and think you're going to have it done in 5 minutes. Don't. Get in there, take your time, learn it first, get a couple things set up so therefore you can easily pull and use and just change certain names or same information. And that, but yeah, so learn it first. Don't think you're going to go in there. It's going to be that quick and that easy. You're just going to get really frustrated. So anyways, I pray that you all have a wonderful Tuesday, and upcoming next today is Tuesday's training. Thank you, Johnny. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.